I guess I'll try again with the taxi mission. Like, I want to get as much done as I can before anyone gets wasted. And even though, you know, Mike Lips is very soon to be wasted. Oi, mate. Oi, what are you doing, love? I'm curious to see if she gets in. Oh. No, no. Okay, no, she gave up.
This is really going nowhere.
Alright, anyway, what are we doing? Get in, mate.
That's phenomenal.
Where are we going?
One of the reasons there's so many single men in this city. All right, let's go over to here to line 79. Hello, you're on Chatterbox.
Hello, is that Laszlo?
Yes?
Oh, wow, I'm on the radio. How exciting. Oh, thank you, Laszlo. Is this on the radio? I mean, am I actually on the radio right this second?
Yes,
Oi.
you are. I'm sure it's very exciting for you, but what do you want to talk about?
Oh, man, I mean, what else is there? I could go on all day, but you know how it is, don't you, Laszlo?
Not really. What's your name? What did you call about?
I'm sorry, I'm Maria, you know, Maria, like Mamma Mia, only different, you know, but, you know, men, M-E-N, it's a dirty word, there's only 3 letters. You know what I mean? I mean, your broadcasters are all the same, aren't you? I mean, I heard about you. You're always out on boys' nights.
Whoa, what are you talking about? I'm married.
One of those convenience jobs to protect you, I bet? I know what you're all like. You know more about men than I know about leopards.
Who's this?
So, listen,
What are you doing tucked away in this stupid corner? Get in, love.
You see, okay, I had this boyfriend, and at first, he was real kind to me. He was a real gentleman, a little bit older and everything, but yeah, he treated me really good. And then it all went wrong, and so, you know, I found something else, and he seems real nice, but, you know, he don't talk too much, so I really can't tell if he likes me.
Oi.
What I want to know is, you know, how do you tell me good, but you don't seem real interested in
He just went from crazy driver to non-crazy driver. I don't think I've ever seen that.
You don't think he's like you, do you?
What do you mean like me? What do you insist?
Are you...
That he's on the radio?
He
Well,
stopped.
probably not.
That was bizarre.
You're listening to Chatterbox, where your opinion matters, or at least we say that. Let's go over here to line 4. Hello, caller. What's your name?
Jeff from Rock.
Hello, Jeff. What's up?
I wanted to tell you and your listeners about
Only because it's early days. I don't necessarily have a good feeling about this one, so... May as well just take the chance. If this ends up on YouTube and you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm talking about in this PS4 version, when you don't want anyone to get wasted by others, you basically need to never go from gang zone to gang zone, because they spawn so efficiently and they can kill each other very, very bloody quickly. And I'm gonna do it again. Whatevs. That dead set sounded like a chick dying, but whatever.
About grabbing the town by the balls and saying, listen, son, time to put up or shut up. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Hey, people.
It's about what it means to be an American. It's about giving something back.
Giving what back, Jeff?
Hope, dreams, belief.
Belief in
This is
what?
good.
Look,
This
Jeff,
is getting some
admire your
time built
passion,
up. I
really,
like it.
do, but
I like it a lot.
What will you be marching for? What's your rally about?
It's about justice, Mr. Lowe. A chance to shine and make a difference. About thousands of people walking side by side as Brother March. Only one thing on their mind. The chance to make a difference. Bring your friends. Nothing shows a man how much you mean to him more than the chance to walk together for justice. Bring your kids. They can paint signs, we'll even have a face painter and a vegan barbecue. Bring your parents, dude. Even the elderly care about tomorrow.
I understand that. It sounds like a great rally, but we're not a political station, and you haven't really told us why people should do this. What is it about?
Look, do you want to help or not?
I don't know what I'm helping.
You're helping America. What kind of patriot are you? It's a rally.
You don't know what it's for, do you?
It's for hope. Please come, everybody. It'll be real good.
All right, you fight the power, brother. Say, later on in the show, if you're into health foods or martial arts, we'll have a special guest just for you. This guy's really special. Kind of like a romantic cruise, but can't walk on water. All right, let's go to the phones. Hello, caller. You're on Chatterbox. Huh? You're on Chatterbox. What's on your mind?
Oh, wow. I can't believe it.
You have a question.
Dude, I call every day and I never get through. Amazing. You do a great show, man.
Thanks. What's up?
Oh man, I'm serious. Really great. You're like a total inspiration.
And exactly what have I inspired you about?
Well, okay, right now I live at home, but pretty soon, like,
Dude.
I'm moving out. It's the big 4-0, and it's just time to go.
Okay. Did you have anything relevant to say?
Yeah, dude, that B dude was bogus. Really bogus. That's all. Great show, Laszlo.
I was gonna say if that wasn't a speed bonus,
Well, I went to broadcasting
it's
school.
nah,
Where I
it's
would
not gonna
come
be him.
back from these messages that help supplement my meager salary. We're going to
Oi,
talk to
get out of it, people.
It's gonna be a great
Let's go, mate.
We'll be right back.
A good shoe starts from the ground up. At Eris, we make high-quality footwear. In fact, you can find Eris running shoes in over 140 countries around the world. In the past, there's been some criticism about our workers. That's why I'm here at one of the Eris factories so you can meet some of them. Excuse me, sir. Do you enjoy your job here?
It's fun. We get to play with knives.
I see. Is there a real sense of teamwork?
My friend
Oh,
Johnny
is that a, I can't tell if that's Crazy Driver or not.
Some real skills. How about the salary and benefits?
So,
Yesterday, I made $1.
no,
That's the kind of
let's go, mate. Let's go.
dedication we have to our employees.
Where are we going? Greasy Joe's would be
Eris
great.
running shoes. Always running from something.
Buying a gift for the guy that has everything? Log on to petsovernight.com. We've got exotic pets galore,
Oi.
including tigers, cobras, manatees, and white rhinos. All delivered overnight. Petsovernight.com, delivering little bundles of love in a box directly to your door.
All right, now joining us in the studio, we have a very special guest. His new book, Karate and Digestion, has been on the top 100 self-help books for the past 3 weeks. He is the founder of Now and Zen Dojo and Organic Food Market in Trenton. His name is Reed Tucker. Welcome to Chatterbox, Reed.
Oi.
Certainly is an honor to be here today. So tell
Come
me,
on,
Reed, where did you
people.
get the idea of combining martial arts and organic food? I mean, it's kind of like putting ice cream on pizza. Both are great, but they really shouldn't be put together.
Okay, Laszlo, actually, it's nothing like ice cream.
It's not a tryout, is it?
Ice cream is
Oh, I was
great,
gonna
as
say.
we all know, and I am lactose intolerant. And pizza, as you may know as well, is a sandwich derivative of Italian origins, but I won't go on. Martial arts are about discipline.
Oh, that's good.
It's not watching football and eating junk food. You have to explore your mind.
That's
and
just a
your
knockdown. He's fine.
what you put in.
I better check that, but
What's the story with that anyway?
Laszlo, I'm deadly serious now. My mentor was a 430-year-old monk who showed me the way to enlightenment through Tokyo.
Okay. If you have a question for Reed, we'll be taking calls in a little
wait,
bit.
what's going on here?
We all went through a ninja
I see
period,
some
you know,
crazy
the
people.
stars and the nunchucks.
This is not a period, Laszlo. This is a way of life. Thanks to a strict vegan diet, I have the power of 9 men after morning meditation and a 3-bean salad.
Oi. Oi!
Sometimes I even frighten myself.
No offense, but you're kind of a scrawny, pasty dude. It says on the inside cover of your book that you still
Yeah,
live in
I've
your
never done this
parents'
before,
basement.
but
It's not a basement.
there should
I
be nothing
prefer
stopping me
a
from just
center
ducking.
of
I don't want to do that jump,
Chapter
obviously.
17 in my book, which I know you've read, I
From
address
just
the
coming
dangers
down
of
here
feminism.
and going
Laszlo,
bang, bang, bang,
closed
bang, bang,
mind
bang.
is like a closed fist, and karate means open hand, but it might as well mean open mind. If you like wheatgrass, I think you'll really like it.
Well, I'm not a masticating cow, so I really don't enjoy chewing damp hay and prancing around in leggings, shouting, "Hi-ya!"
Okay, Laszlo, I'm warning you this time. Do not make me angry. It's bad for my
Greasy
conscience.
Joe's, mate. Go Greasy Joe's. You know you want to. Nah.
I studied the martial arts so I could stand up.
I'm just glad it's
like
not
you,
bloody St.
and I
Mark's.
encourage everyone listening out there on Chatterbox to buy my book and learn how organic food and martial arts help you too.
And I encourage anyone who needs a doorstop or booster seat to buy it as well. Let's see who's on the phones.
Laszlo, as your final warning, do not make me go into dragon's dance.
Hello, caller. You are on the air.
Hello, Reed. I bought your book. It really saved my life.
Why, thank you.
I wanted to ask about chapter 29, yoga, not yogurt. I just can't give up peace. So wonderful. I rejected chocolate milk and cat butter adds my life. I've scooted around the house with my legs pinned behind my head for 2 days now. But my husband has I look like a freaking exorcist. I even put on the dairy on the top shelf of the fridge so I couldn't reach it with my legs pinned behind my head and all. But I grow weak and start knocking things down with a broom. What can I do, Reed?
Do not fret, my child. Not by all.
You certainly are.
Shut up, you carnivore. Why don't you go gnaw on a bone like a gorilla, Laszlo? Our ancestors didn't eat chicken wings. They lived at one with nature and their ecosystem, subsisting on a diet of nuts, berries, and leafy vegetables.
Yes, and they threw stones at their own shadow and died of old age and fear and weakness.
Get out of it, people.
So, it is let me answer the question. When I'm in trouble or tempted by those all-you-can-eat breakfast buffets with huge pans of juicy bacon,
Get in, love. Let's go.
I go back to basics. I start the day with a fruity beverage, some meditation, and 6 hours of yoga.
Love greasy
Next,
joes.
open up
Oi,
the
what's
shop,
going on here?
then, and drink 2 pints of hand-pressed potato juice.
And who wants a steak after that? Okay, next caller. You are on Chatterbox with Reed Tucker.
Oi! Whoa. I can't even tell if that was a crazy driver or not.
First,
Like, he ripped it, and he wasn't mucking around.
I've found is to just run away. That way you instill fear in your opponent. You never know when you might descend from the rafters.
I think I'm digging this little shortcut.
Old school running away. I want to learn about being a ninja. So that?
Actually, I do cover this early on in the book in chapter 45. It's called Stir Fry Your Prejudice. You see, I once thought like you before my master took me under his wing and taught me the joys of soy and origami. Concentration begins in the mind and spreads to all the extremities of the body.
Let's go, mate.
Language, not the tongue. Language begins with uncooked organic vegetables. Just look at me. I can tear a phone book in half with my bare toes. In fact, that I could easily chop this desk in 2 half desks.
This desk is made of 2-inch thick composite wood pulp and has a mahogany veneer finish. There's 3 drawers, and knowing this station, it cost $100. In his own words, Reed Tucker is about to smash it into 2 half desks. Take it away, Reed.
Tell you what, the game doesn't want me to. I don't want to go into
And now,
whatchamacallit,
Dragon stance.
Hepburn Heights.
Yeah! Oh! Ow! Oh, Laszlo! Laszlo! I think I've hurt my hand and my pinky's all bent the wrong way.
Listen, Karate Kid, the desk is still in one piece. Thanks for coming on the show.
Okay, Laszlo, mockery will get you nowhere. I think I'm gonna hit you now.
No one's died yet? I tell ya, I'm starting to get a good feeling about this.
You make fun of me, but it's all the fault of the feng shui in here. Downright
I probably should have just gone straight, done me little shortcut.
Okay, the listener lines are open. This is Chatterbox. You're on the air.
Hey, Leslie.
This is pretty good, I guess.
Where'd you dig him up from? The state Sweden? And that wacko you had going on about killer bees? What a moron. I mean, just read a newspaper. Killer bees. They pulled some artificial sweeteners in soda pop. Well, it's all part of the government's propaganda plan. I might as well
Wait,
verify, like,
I saw you down there. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
come on. You honestly believe NSA's echelon system is already recording conversations?
Dude, don't be doing that.
Don't complain about our rights being taken away. Like,
Look for a fare? He's going to the old school bloody hall. I've got a fare.
To this station, and if they weren't paying particular attention to you before, they're probably going to be following you now.
oh yeah, hey, look, they already got me once. But never again.
You have anything else to say?
Yeah. Free Kevin.
All right, we're talking about short guys, killer bees, the Magna Carta.
Get in, love.
Well, the
Super
rest
save.
of the wall is
You want
flat.
super save, don't
The
you?
owner of the station has an important
Okay.
Let's go live
Looks
to his
can be
office.
deceiving.
Hello, my name is Donald Love.
That cop looked a bit driving like he was a bit fast.
Enjoy.
Wow, man, that was deep. You know, I really like working here. This station, it feels like my second family. Except that we have a snack machine. And I tell you, working
Oi,
here beats the
stop
hell
it.
out of digging sewage ditches outside
She could have
the wall.
died so easy.
All right, let's go to the phones. Hello, caller.
Oi!
Well, little man.
I don't think he actually killed her. That's lucky.
Wussy they sound.
Just gotta hope he doesn't kill anyone else, because he could still be in the game's memory. He's probably gone by now, but
Aluminium instead of aluminum. I mean, what's up with that? They all think they sound so smart with a little funny accent.
3 minutes. Like,
I got something for 'em. Speak English, you limey moron.
I'm not driving that fantastically. I think just the game's being pretty freaking generous to me. Which so it should be. The amount of crap it puts me through.
Man, and
I was still just thinking about that cop.
football. Man, you ever watch soccer? Man, that's a boring game, man. Yeah, I'll tell you what soccer is. Soccer's for little girls, man. Football, now that's an American sport. It teaches you good, wholesome American values, man, like stealing other people's land by force and wearing tight pants while you do it.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about being a man, Laszlo. Something you wouldn't know anything about from the sound of things. I'll tell you, I bet you played wimpy stuff like touch football and basketball. Look, I'm running around the court bouncing the ball and I'm 7'3". I'm telling you, man, I only played men's sports like football, Hopscotch.
Hopscotch? That's a girl's game.
Man, that ain't a girl's game, man. Not rugby hopscotch. Man, get me in a scrum and I'm safe. I'll take anybody down. I'm the hopscotch master. I got fly skills, hopscotch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of see your point, but, you know, you'd be a little cranky, too, if your empire had fallen apart over the last 100 years. And speaking of commerce, it's time for some commerce here. Let's
I really had to make sure I didn't touch that cop car.
Has your marriage gone
That's asking for trouble.
gone out of your love life? Looking to add a little adventure to the monotony of monogamy? Hello, I am Fernando Martinez, founder of Fernando's New Beginnings, a revolutionary new way of
What is
saving
this?
lives. We understand how 2 kids and a mortgage can take the passion out of your life.
You gotta be careful coming around here. I said, generally there's no one, but once to me. Oi, oi, oi. Oh.
I've got 3 kids, 2 cars, and a mortgage. My love life is going stale, even before my wife's car accident. Then I called New Beginnings. Thanks to Fernando, I'm still married.
Which way am I gonna go?
I meet Barbara at the
Might as
motel
well
by the terminal.
go this way.
See, the passion is back. Phil's marriage is saved, and his kids will have a daddy to look up to. Call New Beginnings.
I just want to do a check. That car being all up on 2 wheels got me nervous.
I guarantee it. Fernando
Oi.
New Beginnings.
Crazy driver.
Into a new beginning.
Mom, there's a package for you.
But I didn't order anything. What's this? How sweet.
So this has not been good time, but kind of...
Everybody loves a puppy. And
What do you
now
do?
you can ship one anywhere just by logging on to petsovernight.com. Pets
Get in,
Overnight,
mate.
delivering little bundles of love in a box directly to your door.
And who says
Greasy
that e-commerce
Joes.
isn't a brilliant idea? All right, speaking of brilliant, you're listening to Chatterbox with me, Laszlo. Let's go over here to the phones and see what's plaguing Liberty City. Oh, caller, you're on the air.
Wow, I got through. Laszlo, I think your last 2 callers are a perfect
Oi,
example of
come on,
the
people.
People are rude and they don't seem to care about anything but themselves. Perfect example. The other day, I stopped at the store to pick up an exercise bar because I hadn't had breakfast or lunch. So I go up to
I'm
pay
going
and
my new
click
shortcut.
$1
Oh, I'm loving it.
So I get out my checkbook, and this guy behind me is like, "Oh, come on, lady, you don't have $2?" And I said, as a matter of fact, I don't. I spent my last $2 last night buying gas at these ridiculous gas prices. And besides, who are you anyway? Can't you see that I'm wearing my I Walk the Shirt t-shirt?
Taxi's taking a bit of a beating.
So,
Can't be too long before it
Well,
needs
no argument from me. I mean, I get every inconsiderate moron in Liberty City.
before it needs repairs.
People think that I have no feelings whatsoever.
exactly.
Oi, crazy driver. Nah. Ah, good. I'm going this way anyway.
We're at the hospital to have lunch with my girlfriend Cherie, and this maniac comes right up on my bumper, flashing his lights.
Oi.
Hey guy, the light is red. You can't just come up
You know what? I should be able to just duck over there, eh?
Then he gets over this megaphone and says, "To the woman in the teal Naibatsu monstrosity, please move to the side." Can you believe it? I mean, who has a megaphone rigged into their car? People are so
Gotta do a check because of that crazy driver.
I tell my nanny, my kids some manners.
You know, I think that's a lesson to us all. All right, hello, next caller. You're on Chatterbox.
Hello, Laszlo. Did that woman say she was a nanny? She doesn't bloody need a nanny. She's been a very naughty boy.
No nannies. Let's go to our next caller. All right.
Colonel James P., United States Marine Corps, 2nd Battalion. Laszlo, that caller made a really valid point. These kids today have no respect for authority. And there is one thing that would whip them into shape.
Let me guess. The military.
That's right. The military gives you a good pension. These kids that thought they were going to
Let's go, mate.
Information highway has gotten them nowhere. It's a dead end. Uncle Sam takes care of his boys and some girls. If more people would join the military, this would be a better country. I tell you another thing about me. These kids don't respect veterans. We fought for your freedom. When I came back from the Australian-American
Don't want to
War,
quite go into
I didn't
Hepburn
get a
Heights.
I didn't get a pat on
I know
the
it's
back from my
very
friends.
close to the edge there.
Thanks for fighting for our freedom, James. After years of fighting in the trenches, I come back here and everyone's watching TV.
Now, can you tell me what this Australian-American War was? I mean, I really never heard of it.
Oh, yeah.
I read a history book lately, son. The Australian-American War was the biggest war since the big one. I tell you, I did do 2 tours. And
Where? Come on, mate.
come back here and have a bunch of hippies deny history. Those Aussies are ruthless. They even barbed wire kangaroos with explosives. Come hopping in a king. Knock out 10 guys.
Well, thanks for the history lesson. All right, let's go over here. Hello, caller. You're on Chatterbox.
Yeah? Is that Laszlo?
Yes, it is. Who's this?
My name ain't important. It's real unimportant, okay?
No, not really. I mean, this is a radio show. People usually tell us their name.
My name is real unimportant. And you want to keep being a wise guy? You'll find out.
No headlights is a bit painful, but whatever.
I just got shot in the head.
It wasn't a triad, was it? Nah.
Yes. Why are you calling in today?
Because I need some advice. And I ain't doing any of that.
And we're gonna have to cut
This is
you
going a
off.
bit too
This is a
good.
family show.
I don't like it.
Sorry. I'm just a little unhappy, a bit agitated. Real angry.
Hopefully me favourite alleyway is not too packed.
I do a man's job and hope it. She treats me like
It's been so long now since I've done this. Yeah, here it is.
you're proud at it. You ain't a real man, Tony, and it's driving me freaking nuts.
Well, Tony.
Tony? How'd you know my name was Tony? You're tracing this call? Because if you are, you're gonna get real intimately acquainted with what your brains look like. My name ain't
Get in here, mate. Let's go.
Okay.
But my mom, she keeps going, Tony, be a real man. Stand up for yourself. Don't take
Just
no
a knockdown.
shit.
He's fine. Oh, that did not just say I killed him, did it? Oh, nothing would surprise me with this game.
Say I was a good kid.
Now I'm gonna have to go the long way.
Nothing's ever good enough for her. You know what I mean? What do I do?
Well, Toad, I mean, sir, you know, in life we have a lot of obligations. We just kind of have to face up to them. And right now, I'm obligated to play some commercial announcements.
Like,
I'll be back
I'm not
right
driving
after
bad, but like, I'm not setting the world on fire with my driving. Yet, you know, the time's staying up there. So I'm pretty... Oi! I'm pretty happy with how it's travelling, if I'm being real.
I love you, Pogo. You bounce.
Help Pogo escape from the evil research laboratory where the mean old scientists...
I'm due for repairs, like, very soon, surely.
Here you go, Pogo. Have a gold coin.
Good thing Pogo has a banana cannon. Those nasty scientists deserve
Get out
to
of
die.
it, people. Oi!
Shampoo manufacturers before they
Oi!
Here you go, Pogo.
Get
Have a
in.
diamond.
Oh,
fun adventures, including saving Timmy who fell down the well.
okay.
Here you go, Pogo.
Time for me to be quiet. Sleeping people in the house.
Here you go, Pogo. Have a fast car.
And help Pogo to his final mission, to storm the White House with his friends and become...
But did you say she's gone to bed?
Pogo the monkey's
Ah.
sure to stare at for hours. Everyone loves Pogo. Idiot Gamer called Pogo the best spring and simian game since bouncing bananas. Buy the game Pogo the Monkey today. Right, Pogo? And coming soon, Pogo the Monkey card game, Pogo the Monkey plastic dolls, Pogo the Monkey quilt covers, and Pogo the Monkey car covers. With the dad who has everything, why not a Pogo the Monkey tie and sports jacket? With a lady in your life, why not Pogo the Monkey chocolates and hygiene products so she smells like a real monkey? And for kids, a life-size, living, breathing, springing monkey. All available at pogothemonkey.com.
All right, Liberty City, this is your talk radio show Chatterbox, where your opinion matters. Let's go to the phone.
I think that's actually a crazy driver.
Chatterbox.
Hey, you ever had possum? That's good eating.
No.
I really can't say I have.
Well, you ought to try it sometime. I tell you, man, it's good eating. Possum, raccoon, even zebra meat. It's pretty good.
Do you have anything else to say, or?
Pigeons. Pigeons are good, too. Sometimes they come with notes attached, just like a fortune cookie with wings. Squirrels. Squirrels, not so good. They... Meat's real stringy. You know what I mean?
Actually, I can't say that I do. But if I did eat too much squirrel and put on a few extra pounds, I'd use the Dormatron. Unlike those other exercise machines that require you to be awake, the Dormatron actually exercises you overnight. Let's learn a little bit more about it.
I've tried everything, and I just couldn't keep those extra 200 pounds off. It started to affect my marriage.
She was too big for me. Then I'll sleep with anything.
I've had my mouth sewn up, my hands chopped off. You name it, I've tried it.
Yeah, except for exercising and eating right, Porky.
That's right, honey. Then I found the Dormatron. Using a new technology called biorhythmic subconscious gymnastics, the Dormatron exercises you while you sleep. Just strap in your arms and legs, put on the Dormatron headset, then wrap yourself in the special high voltage electric blanket. Turn it on to 11 and burn those pounds away while you have a relaxing night's sleep. Now that I've lost 280 pounds, my husband's all mine again.
That's right, honey. No more escort services for me. Don't be fat a day longer than you have to. Remember, being fat can even
I can't even see who the crazy driver is anymore.
Dormatron now at 1-800-SLEEP-OFF-LARD or visit www.sleepofflard.com and sleep your way to a thinner, happier you. I'm a marketing manager who lives in the suburbs and commutes to work. So of course I needed a car that could seat 12 and is a... This makes me feel better.
The new Maibatsu monstrosity. Mine is bigger.
Oh, that's a good commercial. I love commercials, don't you? This is
Dude, get in!
We're, taking your calls right now. Hello, caller.
What the fuck?
So it looks like I didn't really commentate much at the start of this video. So I'll explain a little bit, just real briefly. So the taxi driver mission in the PS4 version of GTA 3 is a freaking nightmare when you're trying to have no one get wasted like I'm doing, whether by me or by others. It's a nightmare. It's a freaking nightmare. I don't recall it being too bad in the PS2 version. I don't recall struggling too much. But in this PS4 version, so many more pedestrians and drivers and crazy drivers spawn. And it makes your life very annoying. So I was determined. I reckon all 100 should be done consecutively. That's just how I feel about it. I did it. I was trying. I don't know, about a month ago, a bit over a month ago. Tried for hundreds. Oh, by the way, if you just want to see the end, I'll put a timestamp here where the end is, where it goes wrong, because it's a long video. There's some impressive driving. It got to the point where the game was just giving me absolute ridiculous times, like 7 seconds, 9 seconds. Admittedly, for short distances, but you still shouldn't be getting times that low. So I was driving like my life depended on it by the end. And then right at the end, I'll chuck a couple of examples of other ways the game screwed me over with this taxi. Like ways that are absolutely not in your control. Sometimes you'll touch someone and they'll die in the most ridiculous ways, but then there are other times when someone else will waste someone and there's just not a damn thing you can do about it. So yeah, I was trying over about 4 or 5 days, about a month ago, well over like 10 to 20 hours. And then one thing in particular just made me go, alright, no, I'm going to do it in lots of 2. And then I continued on with the game. And then, of course, I'm now redoing the whole game. I got up to Staunton Island. Bimmy Lee discovered a method for wasting the guy at the docks in Don't Spank My Bitch Up. So he gets removed. You pass the mission. No, we don't do any weird glitches. Like, we legitimately do missions. But you can avoid the guy getting wasted, which we never thought was possible. First he found a method on the PS2 version, but it wouldn't work in the PS4 version. So I was like, alright, good, I don't have to redo my whole game. And then he was like, oh wait, no, found a method for the PS4 version. So I'm redoing it, and I was like, oh, I've got to try this again. I can get 100 taxis in a row. And the reason I gave up at the first time is because that was I like having that last file before you start missions. And wasting people, and I had to do the taxi before Don't Spank My Bitch Up. Whereas here, at least I didn't, so I had a bit extra time. Anyway, yeah, just that's all I need to say. I think it's absolutely ridiculous, and yeah, it's I've officially given up. I didn't even give up after this. I tried the next day for a few hours, just getting like 10, 20, 30, not having much luck at all. And then I can't remember if there was another final point. I think I was just kind of like just the usual same old thing, nothing too crazy. This one was the final point. I don't even know why I wasted my time trying the next day. But yeah, so if you want to watch the whole thing, like I said, it's pretty impressive driving. Considering, you can't just plow into people and run them down, like, you've got to be a bit more careful. Yeah, alright, that'll do.
And all of a sudden these guys crashed through the window and started shooting at each other. I was so excited, I didn't even notice. Liberty City Survivor. I watch it every day in the hospital.
The game doesn't end until there's only one man left standing. Tune in nightly or watch the 24-hour live webcast. Liberty City Survivor. Natural selection has come home. Sponsored by Ammunition.
All right, we're back on Chatterbox. Call us on the chatter line to tell us what's on your mind. Line 4, you're on Chatterbox. What's on your mind?
Liberty City Cox rule!
Ah, that's lovely, thanks. Next caller, you're on Chatterbox.
That last guy was so full of crap. Everyone knows women are made for stand.
Okay, great. Another lunatic. Hello, next caller. You are on Chatterbox.
Yeah, you were talking about short guys and attitudes. Well, you know, you'd have an attitude too if you couldn't reach the friggin' cheesy squirrels at the grocery store.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it seems like the whole world's against you. I mean...
You know, we're not talking about you. What kind of egomaniac are you? You got your own show. How about letting other people talk for a change? You're always saying, John, oh, I'm so important. Listen to me talk about my tall stuff. I think I'll put this in the top shelf. Hey, what's the weather like down there? How's it going, shortstop? Can you get that? You're closer. Why so sad, Pee-wee? Who do you think you are? Short people are people, too.
All right, another award-winning show on Chatterbox. Today we're talking about anything, it seems. You have something to say about anything, call now. Hello, caller. You're on Chatterbox.
Yeah, I love the show. Love hearing people's opinions. That's what made this country great. People, opinions, and stuff. Most of all, guns. I had a people whine about guns kill people. Guns don't kill people. Death kills people. Ask a doctor. Medical fact. You can't die from a bullet. You can die from a cardiac arrest or organ failure or major hemorrhage. A small piece of metal ain't the problem. Besides, I only use my machine gun in the safety of my own home or car. I ain't hurting nobody. And countries that don't have guns ain't America.
You know, that's a really good point. Countries that don't have guns aren't America. You know, if more people had guns, we'd have less shootings in this country. All right, we're going over here to line 2. Hello, caller. You are on Chatterbox.
Yeah, I'd like to say something about taxes.
You mean the Lone Star State?
Oh, taxes. Well, you know, look, taxes is really wrong. My father worked his whole life. He played the lottery. And now the state wants to pay taxes on the money he wins from that stuff. Buy your own lottery ticket. You know, hey.
Good point. I think that's a lesson to us all. All right, hello. You are on Chatterbox.
Hello, Laszlo. I'm a first-time caller. I recently moved to Liberty City from Hampshire in England.
Oh, really? How do you... Speak English pretty good.
Oh, thank you, Laszlo. Yes, I do like it here. There's one thing, though, that's very different, rather worrying. When I was a boy in England, I had a nanny. She was very strict, Laszlo.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's excellent child care here in America, you know.
Well, I'm sure. But the thing is, Laszlo, when I was a naughty boy, I would get spanked. Nanny would spank me when I was...
Probably say that spanking can be harmful to a child's emotional development.
Absolute rot, Laszlo. It's lovely. Freddie needs a nanny. He needs a nanny, Laszlo, because Freddie's been a very naughty boy.
How old is your son?
Excuse me?
How old is your son?
I don't have children. I can't stand it, brat. But Freddie needs a nanny.
All right, that's enough of him. God, who gave this guy a green card? This is Chatterbox. We're talking about short guys, nannies, taxes, and anything sane you'd like to bring to the party. Hello, you are on Chatterbox.
I was listening to that caller about taxes. Confused a little extreme. How do you expect to be a responsible member of society if you don't understand how the government spends your money? Why are people afraid of numbers? Sine and cosine are two of the most elegant, incredible discoveries of humanity. I mean, the Cartesian coordinate system has an elemental power I find liberating and even sexy. I'm not ashamed to say it.
Okay, thanks for calling. Now that we've lost 98% of our audience, let's reward the other 2% with a commercial. When we come back, we'll have a special studio guest. Special because he advertises on this radio station. Remember, it's not a conflict of interest if we own all the radio stations in town. We'll be right back after this message.
In today's fast-paced world, a split second can be the difference between achieving your dreams...
Hey, I just won the Nobel Peace Prize!
...and not.
Oh, wonder if wrestling's on tonight.
More Americans are realizing if you don't have the latest and greatest technological devices, you will fall behind.
I didn't upgrade my personal organizer, and 2 days later I was diagnosed with a terminal illness.
That's exactly why you should come visit the friendly people at House of Tomorrow, and they'll set you up with all your 21st century technology needs.
I only spent $20,000, and now I can get email in the shower or surf the internet while I'm driving. I was bored stupid.
Games. Thanks to House of Tomorrow, I can play wireless head-to-head 3D virtual reality polka, literally anywhere.
If it's a flash-in-the-pan technology of absolutely no use to anyone, you can find it at House of Tomorrow. Remember, only technology makes life worth living. House of Tomorrow. We'll upgrade your system, then you can upgrade your life.
And now it is my great pleasure to welcome Fernando Martinez, who it says here is the founder of Fernando's New Beginnings, a revolutionary new way of saving your marriage. Fernando, welcome.
The pleasure is mine, Laszlo. It is an honor to be here. I feel blessed.
Thanks. So tell me about Fernando's New Beginnings.
Didn't see him.
It is a miracle, a blessing. It is a revolution in the marriage guidance. For my people, marriage is the bond between the father and the mother. It is made in heaven and in the bedroom, if you know what I mean.
I think so.
For my people, it is the holiest, most sacrosanct thing imaginable, like a church. Yet, for it to be a happy marriage, it must also be like a brothel. The woman, she must be many, many arts, be skilled in making house, cooking, changing the diapers on the babies, and she must also be a whore, a vixen in the bedroom, imaginative, exotic, constantly fresh. It is impossible. You change diapers and then you are a French maid? Fernando thinks not. Fernando knows not.
Well, I mean, you know, it's an age-old problem. I mean, how do you keep the excitement in a marriage?
Excitement, exactly. Passion, danger. How, Laszlo? How? Tell me how, and I give you a big, big kiss, like I gave a woman. But I am not going to give you a big kiss. Not a kiss like I gave a woman or even a donkey. Because you do not know.
Well, I mean, in this case, ignorance kind of seems like bliss. I wasn't really up for kissing on air. I mean,
why not, Laszlo? Am I not attractive? Am I not irresistible even to you? Well, no matter. Why all this talking about kissing?
I mean, you brought it up.
No, my friend. You say you not want to kiss me. I was talking how to say, hypothetically, you make me all personal. It's a bit different. If I say, imagine if your wife was ugly, you can nod your head. But if I say, hey, Laszlo, your wife, she looked like yesterday's dinner after I eat. You not so happy. It's a bit different.
Anyway,
the marriage is impossible, Laszlo. If a man was born an angel, maybe impossible. But a man is born a man. And a man with knees. He needs a woman to tuck his babies into the bed. But for his bed, he needs something else. Something magical. Sweaty.
So he starts flirting with this secretary, takes her out for a drink, one thing leads to another, and before you know it, he's found all kinds of uses for the office furniture.
Exactly, Laszlo. I know what you are like. I see it in your eyes. A woman, a dreamer, a man who has knees, but an idiot. And I can save you. And I can save your marriage.
My marriage doesn't need saving.
Hey, you are the one mentioning the pretty assistant and the office furniture and the ay caramba, my friend. Listen, Laszlo, and listen very closely. Your marriage is a gift. It's a present from above. But you are a man. I think we see by now you are no angel. I can save you. For when the man, he sees wife all fat, all early, with the dirty diapers and the dirty panties and the scrubby brush, and who knows what else. He's not thinking marriage back. He's thinking about, well, you're thinking about your pretty assistant. We already know that. See?
Go on.
But Laszlo, what if you act on your fantasy for your little secretary with the short skirt and the pretty eyes and they're smiling? What then, my friend? What then?
I get a sexual harassment suit.
If you are lucky, my friend. But you, more likely, your marriage is ruined. Your sweetheart, she hates you. Your pretty secretary, she wants you to be her man. You're back into school. And 1,000 men like you. For me, once it was so. But then one day, I was driving my car, and I realized, Fernando, you are blessed. You are a miracle. 1,000 miracles roll into one. You save the marriage, and you save the man. You don't put the marriage first, and you don't put the man first. Maybe we call it man marriage. Then I think to myself, no, this is a bad name. It sounds really dumb. Then I think we call it Fernando's New Beginnings, because that is what it means, a new beginning.
So how does this work?
It is a miracle, Laszlo, a miracle. A man is a good father, a loving husband, the winner of bread 6.5 days a week. On the spare half day, I save his life.
How?
By giving him what he needs in a controlled environment. I give him passion.
What, with you?
That kind of sounds like a limited market.
That's what you are very prejudiced. You don't like that. But no, not with me. Passion for life. Passion for love. Passion for women. Which he can take home to his wife.
What, so you act like a pimp?
Not a pimp, little man. A savior. In a controlled environment, I reintroduce the man to a pleasure he has lost, to the miracles of the world. And truly, the results are remarkable. With my unique counseling, 1,000 marriages have been saved, and 1 million more could be saved every day.
And do the wives know about this?
In their hearts, Laszlo, they know they have been saved.
Okay. We're gonna open it up to the phones. If you've got any questions for Fernando Martinez, Exotic Marriage Guidance Made Easy, ring us now. Hey, oh, cool, we have a caller on line 1. Caller, you are on Chatterbox.
Hi, Laszlo. Hey, Fernando. My name's Jerry, and I'm a first-time caller. And I just wanted to say, hey, Laszlo, you're real tough on Fernando back there. I'll tell you one thing. He's a miracle worker. He saved my marriage, and I married a bus of a woman. Now I don't feel sick every time I open my eyes.
See, Laszlo? You see? I remember Jerry so well. He'd come in, he is like a broken man, like a half a man, a man, if you will. He has his marriage, it is killing him. Where is the passion? She is gone, replaced by ugliness. You see, Laszlo, Mrs. Jerry, she's not a pretty lady. She's more like an offensive lion or a tight end, big and hairy, but fertile. She gives Jerry 5 kids, but she's even bigger. Now, she's like a whole offensive lion. He feels no pride in himself. He has no pride in his marriage. He is ashamed of this wonderful lady who bears him so many young. And he comes to me and he cries, Fernando, save my marriage. I love my wife, even though she is a fat worker. And I say, Jerry, you are a man. It is a man's duty to love his wife, even if she is like a farmhouse. And now, Jerry is saved.
By sleeping with other women.
Whatever it takes to save a beautiful union. A blessing.
A beautiful union by an adulterer and Queen Kong. That's great. So, who's on the line now?
Hi, Laszlo. This is Janet. I love the show and always wanted to call in. You really offended me today. Who is this gutter trash you got on the show?
Hey, Janice, I share your anxiety. The studio kind of forced him on me.
Hey, you watch yourself, mister. And you, Janice, why are you so ugly? Your husband, he don't make you happy?
No, he's an idiot and a jerk.
But he's probably a good daddy, and you sound very pretty. Angry, and a little bit of a know-it-all, but very pretty lady. This is the thing, Laszlo. The women they think in New Beginnings is only for men. But no, it is for women too. For Janice, if her husband goes to New Beginnings, she thinks Senor Wonderful all over again. And in the extreme case, maybe she comes to work for me, and she get a new beginning herself. She discovered the excitement and the passion all for herself. Listen, Janice, you called me 555-9292.
Now listen, don't try to pimp out my listeners.
That is a very early word. A travesty. I work miracles, senor. Not pimping. I save. I give the passion back. And you better watch yourself, buddy. Because for my people, we take these insults very personally. And then, you no longer Mr. Talk Show. You Mr. Who Cut Out My Tongue.
Who are your people anyway? Which exotic location do you come from?
I am Latin.
Latin is a big place there, buddy. We're in Latin.
I do not need to listen to these insults. I have pride. I have a calling. Many are called, but few are chosen, my friend. And I was called and chosen to work a miracle.
So, where were you called from, Fernando?
From upstate, okay? To happy money now? I'm not real Latin, but I provide real Latin passion. I work the miracles every day. Listen, wives, children, if your husband, if your daddy, if he's not happy, send him to me, Fernando. In exchange for a few hours a week, I give you the world.
Get off, get lost. You're just a cheap pimp from upstate. Get out of my studio.
I saved your daddy. I saved your husband. It is a miracle.
Get out of here.
It's a miracle.
Would you like a kitten? Have one delivered. Just log on to petsovernight.com and we'll send you a cute kitten overnight. Petsovernight.com, delivering little bundles of love in a box directly to your door.
And now it's time for a public service announcement from station owner Donald Love.
Hello, my name is Donald Love. You're listening to a Love Media station. Enjoy.
All right, we're back here on Chatterbox, the radio show that never gets old. I'm Laszlo with open ears and a closed mind. Hello, you're on the air. What's your name?
I wanted to talk.
Another one.
I think spanking kids is the only way to teach them right from wrong.
So you think that teaching kids at an early age that violence is the solution to problems will make them valuable members of our society?
Exactly. I knew you'd understand, Laszlo. My daddy used to whoop the tar out of me. Once hit me so hard my spleen fell out of my ear. Didn't do me no harm. Look at me now. I'm the best pest control guy in East Portland. I've killed more rats, roaches, and vermin than you can imagine, and I love it. This is such a great country. I wouldn't be where I am today if my daddy hadn't beat me senseless.
What are you talking about? Man, I'm starting to believe that guy about the fluoride in the drinking water. Listen, if there's any sane person left in Liberty City that can hear my voice, please call the show right now. This is an SOS going out across the city. All right, let's go over to this line. Hello, caller. You are on the air. Are you sane? Are you a sane caller?
Absolutely, Laszlo. Killer bees.
Killer bees.
Yes, killer bees. Did you know that if the current migration rate continues, we will all be dead in 3 years? Did you want to become a bee stopper? I don't. That's why we must act now. Killer bees must be stopped.
I wonder why more people aren't talking about this. I mean, killer bees swarming, it sounds pretty serious.
Ah, but the killer bees are nothing compared to ants. You can't kill them. They're like sheep. They're going to take over.
All right, thanks, caller. Ants, killer bees, fat people, what's plaguing you? Call now. Chatterbox, hello, you're on the air.
Yes. I'd like to say something about these damn people on trains and buses in the city who yammer on and on into their cell phones. I'm really glad we get to hear about what you're having for dinner. What we should do is herd them up, put them on an island. I am the president of a group called Citizens Raging Against Phones.
Crap?
Exactly.
Your organization's called Crap. What kind of moron are you? You want to round people up for using a phone? But you're calling up on a phone to tell the world about it. I mean, how many people are there in this crap?
Citizens are raging against phones, Laszlo.
How many people?
There are 3 of us. It's hard organizing meetings without the phone, though. We've had to resort to carrier pigeons, and they keep disappearing.
What are you speaking to me on? What's that in your hand?
I am not the problem. You are, and you're perpetuating the downfall of mankind. Liberty City was great before phones ruined everything.
Liberty City was a church, a cow pasture, and 3 houses when the telephone was invented.
Liar!
You're the liar.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
What are you 3 years old?
Laszlo's a liar. Laszlo's a liar. I bet that isn't even your real name.
Shut up.
You shut up.
Stupid.
Nanny, nanny, boo-boo. Stick your head in doo-doo.
Oh, we're going to commercials.
Is your job affecting your health? Do you become fatigued? Does working take time away from family and social events like watching wrestling? There's an easy solution. Sue your boss. See, the great thing about this country is you can sue anyone for pretty much anything, and you'll probably win, or at least get a settlement. At the firm of Rakin & Ponzer Personal Injury Attorneys, we can show you how falling down and howling like a sissy can result in a large damage award from your employer. We also specialize in awards for injuries suffered in auto, bus, and train accidents, and can even train you to throw yourself in front of a bus and pretend to be injured. Hey, that's why they pay for insurance. Call the law offices of Rakin & Ponzer and get ready to enjoy a life of luxury.
All right, we're back on Chatterbox. Let's go to the chatter line here. Hello, caller. You're on Chatterbox.
Laszlo, I just wanted to make your viewers aware that...
Okay, now, this is a radio show. We don't have viewers. We have listeners.
Well, I just wanted to make your viewers aware the first International Puppetry Festival is next month at the fairgrounds, bro. If you're interested in becoming a puppet master or a ventriloquist, you should definitely come down, dude. It's going to be totally killer.
I wasn't aware that there was much demand for puppet shows these days.
Oh, man. Have you been living under a rock, bro? Guys with puppets get chicks. I take my monkey puppet to the park all the time. We play hacky sack together. It's rad. But anyway, dude, at the International Puppetry Festival, we'll be having workshops on finger puppets, too. Hello, Petunia the Pinky. Meet Barry the Thumb. String puppets, glove puppets. Dude, it's gonna rock.
Okay, thanks.
Hope to see you there, Laszlo. Hey, by the way, can you give me that guy Fernando's number?
Nah, I'm sorry. Fernando hasn't paid his bill to our ad sales department. But here's someone who has. And they paid us in stacks of old groats and gold guineas. We'll be back after this.
Do you live in the boring suburbs but dream of living in a lonely castle on a windswept moor? Do you long to trade in your sweatsuit for a £100 suit of armor and swap your SUV for a noble stallion? Do you eat microwave dinners, all the while wishing you were roasting a suckling pig at a pagan banquet? Is your next ideal home improvement a moat? Well, get ready, Liberty City!
This weekend and every weekend at Liberty City Park, it's the Medieval Millennium Fair. Our band minstrels, knights, and maidens oh so fair are ready to delight you with tales of the Black Death, witch burnings, and the joys of being a feudal serf. Forget about air conditioning and modern medicine. We've got all the leeches, spells, and potions you need at the Medieval Millennium Fair. Learn the art of cooking with turnips. Yum yum. Buy genuine reproduction medieval artifacts including maces, double-handed battle swords, and one-size-fits-all chainmail. And this weekend only, pick up an authentic mechanical Lady of the Lake in Excalibur. It's perfect for your garden pond or a swimming pool. And learn how to rid your condo of vermin using a penny whistle and a mysterious prancing German named Hans. The Medieval Millennium Fair, every weekend at Liberty City Park.
All right, Liberty City, you are listening to Chatterbox, the show that is the #1 reason for the success of the internet. All right, let's take a call. Who's on the line?
Clothes.
What about them?
Clothes.
What are you talking about?
Laszlo, clothes. Clothes, Laszlo. I hate them. I just hate them.
I mean, we're all about opinions on Chatterbox, which is Liberty City's premier phone-in station. But why don't you like clothes?
I just hate them. They're so constricting. I mean, does a lion wear clothes? And the lion is the king of the jungle. So why can't I, a humble citizen, go naked?
Well, I mean, I guess a lion has two distinct advantages over you. One, I mean, it's, as you say, a king, and therefore it can exercise its royal prerogative to not wear clothes. And two, it's a cat, and therefore it doesn't have to. And three, I mean, now that I think about it, if you want to try to dress a lion, you can, but I guess what we're learning is that life can be a little unfair at times.
I'm naked, Laszlo. I'm naked.
You know, I really didn't need to know that.
Why, Laszlo? Why? Did it offend you? I was born naked and I'm going to die naked. I'm going to live naked. So there's nothing wrong with being naked. It's so invigorating feeling the hot leather of a chair or the cool wind from the north on your naked body.
I'm going to have to cut you off.
Don't you believe in free speech? Free expression? No, of course you don't. All you believe in is free drinks. I'm naked and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. I'm naked and I feel so good.
Well, what about winter?
What do you mean?
You know, I mean, what about winter? When the wind blows and it's really cold, I mean, do you prance about like a ninny waiting for your privates to go blue?
I die naked.
And all shriveled up by the sound of things.
Winter was invented by clothing companies. Clothes are unnecessary. They're ugly. Have you ever cooked in the news?
Look, is this leading anywhere? Because I mean, we've got a lot of other people waiting to talk about real things here.
Nudity is real. Open your eyes. Take off your pants. Come on. Come on, Laszlo. You should be a figurehead for Liberty City Naturists. We have more members now for the first time since 1977. Nudity is back. A lot of people are into nudity and really understand the spiritual side.
What? I'm hanging out with loads of naked chicks. I mean, I see the fun in it, but I just think clothes have distinct advantages, like not accidentally cooking yourself, or when you're working on a building.
We're not swingers. It's not about sex. It's about being one with the world.
All right, dude, groovy. Hug a rainbow. It's time for a public service announcement from Donald Love.
Hello, I'm Donald Love. Under my guidance, Love Media has emerged as the fastest-growing U.S.-run media conglomerate of the past 5 years. With newspapers, television, and radio stations across the U.S. and the free world, alongside a wide array of industrial and technology interests, we at Love Media ensure you get the truth behind the story every time. From films to dog food, from radio to pop music, you can be sure of independent, quality-led broadcasting every time you tune in. That's why we're the fastest-growing cable supplier and health insurance provider in the Northeast, and why our new satellite in China is something all Americans can be proud of. Here at Love Media, we are proud of what we have done to help America and to help hard-working Americans relax. For investment opportunities or information about our new interactive television service, please go to www.lovemedia.tv.
Ooh, that makes me feel all warm and fuzzy. All right, let's go to line 8. Hello, caller. What's your name?
Bob from Pine Creek.
Hey, what's up, Bob from Pine Creek?
I've been listening to your show. There's always people going on about problems in school. Scum, people showing disrespect to teachers, drugs. Schools are breeding grounds of crime, ain't they?
Well, I guess it seems that way.
Well, I got a real simple solution. Shut them down. Shut down the schools, shut down the problem. No more dead teachers, no more angry students.
Well, but you don't think...
No, I don't. Never. Now listen to me. It makes perfect sense. Kids these days, they complain a lot. But you know what? Costumes more. I mean, books, toys, special tiny furniture, pets, that sort of crap. It's all about me. Me. Well, not mine, Johnny. No, sir. I'm learning the value of good, hard work. learning him good. And 3 we taught him how to clean the bathroom. He left so much one hair on himself it was off the bed with no dinner. You know what? He went to bed hungry only 20, maybe 30 times. He learned. Now he brings his mother lunch to bed every day so she can sleep in. Let me tell you, everyone should have their kids serving up food. He even cooks for the whole family. These days he's getting too big to be champion, so now he's a paralegal breaking him home. 7 and he's making magic $23,000 a year. And on weekends, he doesn't go to the mall, play soccer, read, or do any of that kind of stuff. No, he works in the basement of a marketing company making photocopies all night. Hell, he'd go to sleep during the day. That's another $8 grand right there. So now, I'm buying me a fast boat trailer. What do you say to that?
Well, it sounds kind of like exploitation to me.
Exploitation? Man, you are kill me. Sonny's mine. He's my kid. How can I exploit something I own? Exploitation. You sound like a communist. Kids in Russia, they don't work. That's why everything's so messed up over there. Get the wait line for toilet paper. And their space station was made out of milk crates. I'll tell you, working for a living is the American way. That, and the only thing more American is having folks work for you.
That sounds a little oppressive and even despotic.
Exactly, Michael. You hit the nail on the head that time. My kid. I'm telling you, shut the schools down, make the kids work. That book stuff all for sissies anyway.
And doctors, politicians, lawyers, whatever. I can't be bothered to argue with you, but cook chimney sweep paralegal photocopier because his daddy's an idiot. Let's take a quick break.
Phil and I just had another kid, so of course we need a bigger SUV. Being a mom is hard with cross practice, so we bought the new Maibatsu monstrosity. It's so big, we lost little Joey in the back and couldn't find him for an hour. When I'm rushing to the mall or talking on my cell phone, I know me and my family are safe. The Maibatsu monstrosity has 4-wheel drive, and in amphibious mode, it can cross rivers. So far, I've only hit a few puddles, but it's good to know it's there. With the time I save taking shortcuts through the strip mall parking lot, I can focus on the important things, like gazing longingly at the pool boy or buying more exercise equipment off the TV. So what if it gets 3 miles to the gallon? I'm a mom, not a conservationist. The new Maibatsu monstrosity. Mine is bigger.
Would you like a giraffe? Have one delivered. Just log on to petsovernight.com and we'll send you a giraffe overnight. Petsovernight.com, delivering little bundles of love in a box directly to your door.
All right, you are listening to Chatterbox, hosted by me, Laszlo, because I got kicked off the rock station. Let's go over here and talk to somebody about their life. Hello, caller, you're on the air.
Hi, Leslie. My name's Martha. I just love your show. I always listen to you when I'm getting my colon irrigated. I just wanted to say something about the internet. You know, the information superhighway and the World Wide Web.
Yeah, I know all about it.
Isn't it amazing? I mean, it's incredible. I know a lot of people say it's a load of crap, but everything is just dumb. It's remarkable, I think. Think of all the things you do. I mean, who do you want to buy an ECG? What do you...
The name's Laszlo.
I know, Leslie. I'm a regular listener. Well, I don't. I buy things online, and then I retrieve it in different format so I can listen to it while I'm jogging. It's incredible. I also like jazz and cooking and yeah. I think it's amazing. I used to go out a lot, but I don't have to go out ever again. It's incredible. I don't envy those kids with their stock options or their fast cars. They earn them. The internet has changed my life.
This is really going nowhere. Do you have anything interesting to say at all?
Well, I want to read the Declaration of Independence.
That's phenomenal. Probably one of the reasons there's so many single men in this city. All right, let's go over to here to line 79. Hello, you're on Chatterbox.
Hello, is that Laszlo?
Yes?
Oh, wow, I'm on the radio. How exciting. Oh, thank you, Laszlo. Is this on the radio? I mean, am I actually on the radio right this second?
Yes, you are. I'm sure it's very exciting for you, but what do you want to talk about?
Oh, man, I mean, what else is there? I could go on all day, but you know how it is, don't you, Laszlo?
Not really. What's your name? What did you call about?
I'm sorry, I'm Maria, you know, Maria, like Mamma Mia, only different, you know, but, you know, men, M-E-N, it's a dirty word, only there's only 3 letters. You know what I mean? I mean, your broadcasts are all the same, aren't you? I mean, I heard about you. You're always out on boys' nights.
Whoa, what are you talking about? I'm married.
One of those convenience jobs to protect you, I bet? I know what you're all like. You know more about men than I know about leopard skin furniture. So less of that clever stuff and give me some advice.
me. What are you insinuating? That he's on the radio? Well, probably not. You're listening to Chatterbox, where your opinion matters, or at least we say that. Let's go over here to line 4. Hello, caller. What's your name?
Jeff from Rockford.
Hello, Jeff. What's up?
I wanted to tell you and your listeners about a once-in-a-lifetime chance to make a difference. There's a rally tomorrow evening at the park, starting at 7. Although we'll be painting banners and singing songs all night and all day to prepare for it. Then, when tens of thousands gathered in the park, we're going to march on the town hall. Laszlo, my town. So, folks, if you're listening and want to make a difference, get yourself down to the park and prepared to bring democracy back to the people.
So, what's this rally about, Jeff?
It's about people standing up and being counted. It's about the future. It's about telling those morons in the suits no thanks. Not in my town. Not while I have a breath in my body and hope in my soul. I will not, I cannot let this pass. Grabbing the town by the balls and saying, listen, son, time to put up or shut up. No more Mr. Nice Guy. No more easy solutions to difficult problems. It's about what it means to be an American. It's about giving something back.
Giving what back, Jeff?
Hope, dreams, belief.
Belief in what? I mean, look, Jeff, I admire your passion. Really, I do. But what will people be marching for? What's your rally about?
It's about justice, Mr. Lowe. A chance to shine and make a difference. About thousands of people walking side by side as brother marches. Only one thing on their mind. A chance to make a difference. Bring your friends. Nothing shows a man how much you mean to him more than the chance to walk together for justice. Bring your kids. They can paint signs, and we'll even have a face painter and a vegan barbecue. Bring your parents. Dude, even the elderly care about tomorrow.
I understand that. It sounds like a great rally, but we're not a political station, and you haven't really told us why people should do this. What is it about?
Look, do you want to help or not?
I don't know what I'm helping.
You're helping America. What kind of patriot are you? It's a rally.
You don't know what it's for, do you?
It's for hope. Please come, everybody. It'll be real good.
All right, you fight the power, brother. Say, later on in the show, if you're into health foods or martial arts, we'll have a special guest just for you. All right, let's go to the phones. Hello, caller. You're on Chatterbox. Huh? You're on Chatterbox. What's on your mind?
Oh, wow. I can't believe it.
You have a question?
Dude, I call every day and I never get through. Amazing. Great show, man.
Thanks. What's up?
Oh, man, I'm serious. Really great. You're like a total inspiration.
And exactly what have I inspired you about?
Well, okay, right now...
Fuck this game.
Pretty soon, like, next week, dude, I'm...
Oh, is that it? I think that's a cabbie? Nah, stuff it. We'll just go. Yeah, so... Because I don't care so much... and I don't need to preserve my car that much. Like, I don't care if I have to repair. In fact, I think if I do need to repair, I think that'll increase the chances of me succeeding. Because I don't think the game will be as likely to stitch me up. But yeah, no, it's... Where are we going? Down this way. I'm already getting PTSD. Especially picking up one of these guys, gang members. Good, Greasy Joe's is good. Yeah, so... This is it. This will be... You know, I'm not planning on doing anything wrong myself. So, yeah, if the game screws me over and someone dies, that's it. I'm just gonna straight away load that other file and continue on from that, where I did it in 2 goes. But yeah. I'm gonna have, so today and tomorrow I can have, so I've had about, I don't know, 3 days off, just been working on some YouTube videos. YouTube videos that have been getting absolutely abysmal numbers, but whatever, what do you do? Just, I did 100 taxis in a row with no repairs. One person died, who, you know, was not my fault. And yeah, do you think that can get any views? Marco's Bistro probably should have gone right there. But yeah, so this could be another speed bonus. We'll see how, if I get a good run through here. Don't like that, don't like that. Oh look, if I can get all 100 consecutively, no deaths, no repairs, like that would be ultimate. Not Is that wasn't? It's 3 in a row. My record's 4 to start off. There we go, mate. Oh, mate. I said, it's raining, so I've got to be careful. But as long as nothing goes wrong here, oi, crazy driver. Or people can dive into you doing that. You just got to be careful. Taking it a little easy in the weather, but this could be 4 in a row. Yeah, what was I banging on about? Yeah, basically this is the last hurrah. Would love to get my 100 in a row, even if it does involve repairs. Look, honestly, I don't see it happening. With no deaths. The game. All right, that's 4 in a row. Let's go 5. The game will do some. It'll do some completely out of my control. Whatevs. I know all the tricks now in terms of preventing this. You're kidding me. Okay, that was going to be 5 in a row. Look, I'm classing that one as my own fault. Even though he dove into me ridiculously, I should have been expecting it. So I just want to see that I was going to get the speed bonus. But yeah, no, look, yeah, I'm going to cop that. That was my fault. It's ridiculous that happened. Like, to have 3 pedestrians crossing like that, and then yeah, I was not going to hit him, and he just fucking dove into me. I'm classing it as my fault, but I'm still classing it as absolutely ridiculous. So this was going to be 6 in a row with the speed. I'm guessing. I can't see anything going wrong here. I just want to see how many speed bonuses I can get in a row. Get in, mate. Oh, no. That won't be a speed bonus. Oh, I doubt it. Look, I'm hoping that when I open that menu that someone else will have randomly died as well, and that way I won't feel as annoyed. But like, that one was ridiculous. Alright, there we go. Tell me someone else has somehow died. They had 2! Like, what? Now, I'm gonna have another go because I don't know which one happened first. But I'm actually kind of happy about that. And just the fact it happened, so early on. But this game's a stitch up. Alright, here we go. This should be the final attempt. You know what? I'm going to take the chance. With that one, because you can accelerate. Alright, that was very risky. That was very, very risky. I'm pretty sure I've gotten away with it. Where we go? I will have to do a check, but yeah, that was quite risky. Oh, look, I was like, you know what? I've been in this situation before where the time just keeps going down, and unless you start to take a few risks, you just can't build it up. And if especially when I'm going to need to get repairs soon, like, I'm going to need a bit of extra time. So I'll do a check up here. Like, even just... Oi! Technically, my fault, but fuck me dead, that was ridiculous. Like, that was very fucking ridiculous. Like, to the point where I'm quite confident I didn't even fucking actually touch him. So no, like I said, and like that's like the way that he's sprinting. Yeah, look, at the end of the day, I should have done better. I shouldn't have given the game the option to fucking say, oh yeah, look, you've just splattered him. Technically, you didn't fucking actually make contact with him, but you drove fast enough, near enough to him that you splattered him. I want to fucking watch that back. So I'm going to clip this, and then I will have one more crack. Like I said, that's the game stitching me up, but it's also me not doing well enough.